What's going on, everyone? Have you been thinking about or looking at the Insta360X 360 camera? That's what we're going to go ahead and unbox today. So go ahead and stick around after this amazing intro. Welcome back to my channel, Easy Choice Reviews, where I do the reviews to help give you an easy choice. Today we're going to be unboxing the Insta360X 360 camera. I've watched several reviews on it and it just looks amazing. There's so many features about this that I just am super excited to get to checking out. So let's go ahead and start the unboxing. Okay, let's get started here. I wasn't really looking at buying one of these, but I did see some reviews and it just looks like an awesome tool that I can have in my bag here. Start to use on some B-roll and things like that that I haven't had a chance to do any of yet. Looks like they seal this pretty good in the shipping department there. Oh, there we go. Okay guys, this thing is supposed to be amazing with the 5.7K recording. Looks like there's actually several things inside this box here. We've got a battery. We've got a memory card. 32 gig it looks like. And we've got the Insta360 stick. That's the selfie stick. This thing is supposed to be pretty amazing, as it's supposed to, the camera's supposed to be able to block this out. Let's go ahead and pull this out and see what it looks like. Oh wow, it's actually got a nice texture on that. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting, I'm not sure what I was expecting. Oh, I really like that. It's actually kind of nice. There is an attachment on here that you can use that has a handle that swivels down and you can spin it around. I opted not to get that out. It's not something I could see myself using. Quite a little battery. "18 megapixel camera." This thing is supposed to be a 2 aperture, which is amazing for a little camera like this. And it's 360. And there it is. Oh, I really like the way this feels. It's got like a matte finish. That's really nice. Now I have heard some good things about the customer service on this. These lenses can break, so you can ship them in. I believe that you have to pay for the lens itself, but they will go ahead and replace that. There's the memory slot there, and that's where you put the selfie stick. see what's in here. Oh, looks like we got another battery. Very nice. So we've got 2 batteries. These batteries are supposed to last 60 minutes. So we'll see here. Here's some connectors for your phone and for your computer here. What do we got? Here's looks like a micro SD to an iPhone connector. Micro SD to a micro SD. And a micro SD to a USB-C. And to go to the computer, USB-A, to a micro USB. And then it looks like we have a protective case here that you can use to slide that in there and protect. Looks pretty snug. I don't know if I would want to hit that on something. I could see that breaking pretty easy, but it is pretty nice. Looks like we got some stickers here. And some documentation, quick start guide. Alright guys, there's all the stuff. And super excited to get started using it. I'll have to get the batteries charged up and turn it on, check the interface, download the app on the phone, and we'll see what we think of it before we start using it. Alright guys, now that we've done the unboxing, I do have to say I really like this camera. It doesn't beat my Sony that I have, but I think I'm going to be able to get some really cool shots with this thing. I have recorded a bunch of video, and I'll get to that in a little while here, but I do want to say I still really like the feel of this thing. I worry about the glass, but this neoprene case that comes with it is pretty solid. I did buy an extra case, and it's a hard case for it. I think it was 13 bucks or something like that. But I tend to use it more for the cables and the extra batteries. I've got some cables in here. I've got the extra battery in here. A little lanyard thing you can use to connect on your wrist if you want it. I like this lanyard better. You can just hang it on your neck, carry it around with you. It doesn't get beat up or broken that way. But I really like this neoprene case. It keeps it nice. And I like the extra battery that it came with. So I haven't found the need. It will fit in this, but I can't use it with anything else. So I guess if you were throwing it in a suitcase or something like that, might be good to have the hard case, but just for normal use, I really like this neoprene. I'm not going to be throwing it around and banging it on things, so I think it'll be fine. I like all the variations that you can shoot with this. You've got bullet time, you've got slow motion, you've got 5.7, you can take pictures, videos, that kind of stuff. Really great shots you can get from this thing. I've taken quite a bit of footage. The one problem that I do have is more my problem. I'm just still learning how to do the editing, so I have an issue trying to figure out the software and the editing and stuff, and I'm learning it, but because of that, I do have a short clip to show you here, but it's gonna be a short one because I didn't have time to do all the editing that I need to do for it, but it'll give you a little bit of an idea of what you can kind of do a couple of things with. And Some of it's a little jarring. It may not be the best video. It's not the best quality because it actually, the one I'm going to show you happens to be the first one that I took, so I'm still playing with the stick that it came with and stuff like that, which I really do like. I don't have it here on the table here, but the stick is awesome. It just vanishes out of the video altogether, and you can't even tell that you're holding anything, really, depending on how you're holding it. Obviously, if you're holding it out like that, you're going to see your hand, but if you're holding it down by your side or something, you can't even tell. So really like that feature of it. You can edit with your phone. I haven't spent a whole lot of time with it yet, so I don't know how that part of it works. But they do have the Insta360 Studio for this that you can upload. I don't like how they have different versions, so you have to definitely get the version that fits with the Insta360 that you have. I happen to have the 1X version, but they do have other versions, so you have to pick the correct editing software studio for it. There are some, you're supposed to be able to plug in the GoPro plugin on the Premiere Pro. However, I haven't been able to get that to work. I did install the package for it, but I can't seem to get it to work. It's just probably me not knowing where to go and what to do. So if you got some tips on that, go ahead and leave them down below. That'd be great. I'd love to hear from you guys. Otherwise, still trying to look on how to do that one. So for now, we're using the 360 Studio, and it seems to be working, but there's a huge learning curve, especially with me not knowing how to edit in the first place, or not knowing how to edit very well. Still learning everything. So I have a feeling the more I use it, the better I'll get, and I can show you guys some better videos out of it from there. Now, I don't have a whole lot of opinions as far as durability and that kind of stuff yet. I have taken, like I said, quite a few videos, but I have not thoroughly tested this out yet. We've only been testing it for a little while, so we'll go ahead and use it some more. We'll edit some more videos, and then we can do a full review for you guys after we play around with it for a little while. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. If you like it, go ahead and click the subscribe button below, as well as the notification, so you can get my future videos. You can follow us on Twitter at reviews_easy, and Facebook and Instagram at Easy Choice Reviews. Thank you again for watching the video, and we'll see you on the next one.